I recently had a portfolio review where the wonderful lady going through my portfolio was giving tips and tricks to help me become an animator. While going through my portfolio, she pointed out that a lot of these designs had a lot of small details, and that for people in her expertise, specifically 2D rigging, that they would have a hard time actually animating this. Then she suddenly stopped at one particular drawing of my friend's player characters in our D&D campaign, Crimes and Communion. She told me this was the strongest thing in my portfolio and a wonderful start, alongside encouraging me to explore this art style more. This advice stuck around in my head for a few months, sitting there and stewing while I moved into a freshman dorm at college. Then while taking notes during my film history class, I had an idea. What if I redrew my entire D&D party, and also maybe completely changed my art style? I don't know. Our party consists of 5 player characters and our wonderful DM. There used to be 6, but due to work, a player had to drop out. Rest in peace, Aldrin. So, 5 players, 5 characters to draw. Now, luckily, I didn't have to character design from scratch. Every person in our party is an artist. Hooray! Everyone had wonderful refs that I could scroll through and draw inspiration from. However, I just didn't want to simply redraw the characters in my art style. No. I wanted to play with my character design capabilities, especially in shape language, which meant in my brain that I needed to create 3 distinct designs for each character. You know, like a crazy woman. I wanted to explore my thoughts on each character with this, their personalities, hidden desires, histories, and aesthetics all through these drawings. In order to get into the mood of drawing 15 unique designs, I started with my own player character. My ugly son. Meet Monroe Langham. Before I get into the meat of the designs, let me set the basic world building. We're in a Victorian steampunk setting. Lots of fancy outfits, lots of fun gadgets and gizmos. The world is under a monarchy which has not separated church and state, and everyone follows the religion of Ayar, enforced by the Queen. Monroe is from the city of Conmore, a dirty, more corrupt city that's known for its shady business deals. He's dirty and sleazy and easily the party's resident bastard. Being a mishmash mud of several different D&D races, which resulted in him being an orphan for a lot of his early life. He pickpockets and steals. His outward appearance on the street is actually a facade, as he's currently the adopted heir to the biggest black market in the kingdom, located in the basement of the Langham Hotel. Like his name, like his last name, guys. Oh my god, I'm so good at naming things. Currently, I'm drawing what I consider sort of his default outfit. The group decided we wanted to change main outfits in each city we visit, mostly because it's fun and silly and we have rights. I just still wanted to make a default outfit for each character. It's great for making memes and doodles, and if we just wanted to get real silly with it, it's right there. Now, this is a more updated default design. His original doesn't have all this jewelry that I'm drawing him with. I'm hoping to use one of these designs when we get out of Conmore and onto the next city in Coveworth. The jewelry being there is important for his character. It kind of signifies pre-Conmore versus post-Conmore. Very fun, very awesome. I had a lot of fun doing this. I could go into his full lore, but that's a different video. That's for later. I'm not gonna go into his deepest, darkest secrets right now. Just know that he is a little scared to share his interests. As for his actual design, he's based off of the trophy body type. Big chest, tiny hips, grabbable waist, and waist. I'm also using a lot of triangles in design to represent his more untrustworthiness, more villainous background. His coat, necklace, and glasses are constant in his design. He cannot see for crap, and the coat was given to him as a gift, so he keeps that on him. The necklace is also a very important item for him. Very sentimental. However, when I started to draw the third design, I decided to play with the coat shape the most, just to have fun. I'm not gonna use it for anything, but I just wanted to like show it off, maybe improve my portfolio just a little bit. I'm not gonna color these drawings. I just wanted to have fun. That would be a lot more work than I have time for, and currently as the date I'm recording this video is supposed to go out tomorrow! I haven't even made the assets yet, guys. I'm just fighting for my life. But there will be grayscale versions when I finish, so that way you can have a lovely little visual at the end. Whoa, beautiful. Personally, for me, my favorite of the 3 designs is his second. There's something about the big coat that is so fun to me, and you can see his tiny little trophy body fully. His glasses look a little odd when they're not like fully circles and they're smaller, but I'm here to experiment and have fun. This is a journey of self-discovery. His expressions aren't as varied as I'd like them to be, but they all give off the vibe of untrustworthy, sleazy man, and that's all. That's what I want. I could have used his actual Conmore outfit for this, but I decided to go with his post-arc outfits because I didn't know what I really wanted after this. It was a time to experiment. I just play around. Use my son. He's like a piece of gum to me. It was easy and smooth. I had a great time doing him. Surely all the characters I draw in this session will have the exact same easy experience and nothing will go wrong. This isn't foreshadowing at all. Ha 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 ha. Oh my god, is that our next character on my list? Elias Beaumont? Oh my god! Oh, Elias, I'm such a big fan! Oh, wow! Elias is our rich, noble, and religious party member. He's the other side to Munra's little dirty, rotten little coin, except he's all nice and shiny and wonderful, and put on a little picture frame where he hangs there like Mr. Krabs' first dollar bill. It's a little funny. He's our high society, socially inept sorcerer, while Monroe is our dirty, grubby little monk who gets his hands dirty, not only with the black market, but also because he just punches people. Born with magical abilities that his parents don't have, he also might not be entirely human, but that's okay, Elias. You're not a freak at all, it's fine. He's currently with the party looking for his ex, who also might have killed his fiancé and chopped off his hands. It's fine, he's fine, guys. Promise he's fine. He's totally chill, and there's no repression there or resentment at all. Elias at the current time of recording has 2 main outfits. The third one on him that I'm drawing, or I guess the first one in the list, it's just a fun interpretation of his original outfit, because I wanted to be silly with it. I had a vision in my head and I needed to execute it. Elias reminds me of a tube shape, soft rectangle if you will. Due to his background of being a very important noble in his family, I thought it would be a fun idea to fake his silhouette a bit. All of his outfits have accessories that make fake shapes to make him look more intimidating, like a square or the triangle. It's pretending to be something that he's not. He's upholding an appearance not only for himself, but for his family. The first, or I guess the last one on this list, is a more classical Victorian steampunk outfit, complete with the gears and cogs and fancy vest. Ooh la la! Took his little cape thing and made it larger on his shoulder. He wears this in the Umberdale arc, which was the first city we went to and where it all started, baby. Yes, it's been a year of consistent weekly sessions. Yes, we're only at the end of the second city. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. The second outfit is what Elias wears in Conmore. It's a traditional Filipino barong. Bem, who plays Elias, is Filipino themselves, so they wanted to express that into his character. I apologize if anything looks weird here. I try to mix the Victorian and Filipino styles, and also make the pattern a little bit more simplified. Apparently, the bell sleeves I used on him are used for the female versions of this particular outfit. Perfect. Wonderful, even. Accidental, but I'm just incredible at foreshadowing. What can I say? The third here is Umberdale again, except it's my own interpretation. Extended shoulder pads, dark and intimidating aura, but he's using mage hands instead, hiding his own behind the cape. I just think it's neat. His original hands have long since been cut off, and no matter what he's using a fake, so might as well use mage hand. It's easier to hide his not real ones that are supposed to be real behind his body. Hiding his eyes behind the sunglasses so he doesn't stand out in a crowd even more as they glow under elevated emotions. He has a lot of stuff to work out. He has a lot of problems. But do you know who's great at working on things? You know who's really good at getting it grubby up in the gears? Messing around, being a little dirty little boy. I don't know where I'm going with this segue, but Paralis Photanis! Oh! Woo! Whoa! Let's hear it in the crowd! You might be asking yourself, what D&D race is Paralis? And when I tell you that he's a little bit of a home-brewed firefly / bugfolk race, will you give me a little kiss on the lips? He's also the resident artificer in the Steampunk campaign. It's a requirement. If not, Mr. Dungeons and Mrs. Dragons would hold a gun to our head. That it is a little funny that he's more into alchemy than he is into the steampunk stuff, but it's fine. It's fine. We didn't think that far ahead of creating things. He's a simple little guy. He desperately tries to keep the shop open that he and his uncle ran, because his uncle recently passed away in campaign. And because of that, the shop has now fallen into a more financially unstable environment. He is the most normal of the group, a straight man to act as a counterweight against the extremes of the rest of the party. He is meant to sit there and look cute and go, guys, what is wrong with all of you? That being said, that's not gonna stop me from drawing him as a mad scientist, though. He was originally supposed to be more that, but Eddie, the player and creator, just didn't decide to do that and made him a little tiny guy instead. It just maybe sometimes he just gets a little too caught up in his projects and goes a little crazy about it. Unfortunately, the first drawing of Paralis killed me. He pushed me down the stairs, he called me names, he spat on my dog, he ate my baby, he ate my house. I accidentally slipped into drawing in my old style for this, and the whole purpose of this was to practice drawing a new one. I did not have fun drawing him. For at least the first drawing. I did not have fun at all drawing him. It was the worst time of my life. I was freaking out. I got home from class and I was like, I'll be able to knock out these 3 paralyses in just a hot second. It'll only take me like, I don't know, 4 hours. It took me 4 hours to do his hands. 4 hours just to do his stupid... Four arms. Eddie, I'm gonna kill you. He crashed my computer. This drawing, I'm time-lapsing all of these, and he crashed my computer. It was like Stockholm Syndrome. It was horrible. But it's fine. It's fine. Because guess what? I was able to reset everything and go on and draw the second Paralis. And he's so cute. He's so beautiful. I realized my mistake here, and I drew him in the style I actually wanted to draw him in. And he's so small and itty bitty. They call him and Monroe the Squash and Stretch Brothers because what is that? What did I do? The worst part about him was once again the arms. Why is there 4 of them? Why is one of them made out of metal? Why did he have to have a prosthetic? I know why. He was born like that. But oh god. The best thing about Pierre, though, is that he's round. He's a little circle character. Or very square with soft edges. He's approachable and sturdy. I had an easy time coming up with what shapes I wanted him to be made out of. The first 2 drawings, I did his basic kind of work outfit. The last one is his fancy little Conmore outfit, because they're in a fancy little hotel. Look at his little gun! The gun was easier to draw than the first Paralis, I swear to God! He will not hesitate. He won't. He'll shoot you. Especially if his friends are in danger. He's also pretty easy to draw aside from the 4 arms of Dune. He's my son. I draw him a lot. I don't have any bias at all. What are you talking about? What can you possibly be implying here? Unfortunately, I don't have a lot to say at this end of Pierre. Very complicated design. Well, not complicated, but he has a lot of moving parts to him. But once you get that, that's all there really is to it. You just have to hit every single basis. The prosthetic is a permanent feature, and I know it's a permanent feature. I need to get better at drawing it. His uncle made it for him before he passed away, and I'm so sad. Can't see in these drawings because they're all in black and white, but he's ginger with white streaks and freckles. He won the cutie patootie genetic lottery, and I'm frankly jealous. Why is he a fictional man? He should be in my lap and I should be kissing him. With that, unfortunately, brings us to the end of this part 1 of my little drawing. You think it's over? I'm running on a time crunch. I have about less than 24 hours to upload this video, and you think I'm about to do what, 6 more drawings in a span of that time? No. Liz and Venry will be put in the other episode alongside some special secret little surprises. And the part 2 of this. For now, you can watch the other parts of my videos, and hopefully, if you guys are interested, I can talk about CAC more. I really want to talk about CAC more. Expect animation memes about CAC. Expect a lot of things about CAC. I love this campaign so much with all of my heart. It has taken over my brain. I can't get them out of my head. Please help. Please help. I think in a Boston accent now sometimes. Monroe Langham is real in my head. I won't leave, and I'm scared. There's a white man in my house, and by my house I mean my head. I'm scared, guys. Please let me talk, please. Crimes in Communion is run by our wonderful friend, Demon Underbeds. You should go check him out on Twitter or something. I don't think he has it running YouTube, but you should check him out on Twitter. Tuck's hair behind. You should also check me out on Tumblr and Twitter and Instagram. I'm mostly active on Tumblr and Twitter though. Instagram, you're just gonna find my art there, and maybe that's where I'll upload these after I'm done. See you later. Bye bye. Have a good day. I don't know when part 2 is coming out, but have a good day. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.